Listen, one thing that I've learned about having ADHD and getting shit done is that when you feel like doing it, that's when you do it. So yes, I'm recording. This is my second video that I'm recording today. Why did I just hold up one finger? Second video I'm recording today. I'm on a roll. I hope you enjoyed that joke because that's where the humor ends. Today's topic, the topic that's been laid on my heart is it's about adulthood, and specifically it's sucking. And it sucks because the world sucks. Why does the world have to suck now that I'm an adult? You know, this is gonna sound kind of dark, kind of depressing, so here's your warning. Depressing thoughts incoming. But right now, I am struggling to feel like life is worth living. And I don't mean that in like a depressed, oh, I'm gonna kill myself kind of way, but more of like in a everything's going to shit, so what am I really planning for kind of way. I didn't always feel this way, you know. A very long time ago, I had a job. I had what the youth would refer to as motion. And I quit that job because that job was draining my life force. And at the time, it felt like the best decision for me. And it was, you know, because I hated the job. But we live in a society that low-key makes you feel like you have no purpose if you're not working. So having been jobless for so long has been great for my mental health, but not so great for my self-concept. And I mean, yeah, you know, not really having like anywhere to go day to day, you know, somewhere where I'm not spending money to go to, it does kind of make you feel a little useless, a little purposeless, a little like you could be doing more than you're doing with your life currently. So now, here I am, talking to my phone alone in my room to stop myself from going crazy. It's not that I don't want to live, you know? I do want to live life. I do want to experience the good things. However, you know, the more that I live, the more the good things feel like they're just being like dragged further out of reach from me, you know? I just keep thinking, there's got to be more than this. There's got to be more than this. There's got to be more than working for a company that doesn't give a shit about you, to go back home to bills that you can barely pay because the job isn't paying you enough. Like, there's got to be more. But, you know, late stage capitalism and an insane president definitely do have their way of killing your hope for the future. Like, let's look at the state of the world right now, or at least the state of America. Everything is expensive. Everything costs way too much money. The people outside are starting to go fucking crazy because they're broke and it's hot. It's hot and people are broke. That is a dangerous combination because now niggas feel like they ain't got nothing to lose. I can't even really like think about my future because buying a house, out of the fucking question. Rent is higher than my cousins who went out for a walk during the cookout. Like, genuinely, I really might be living with my dad until my 30s. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case because, I mean, there's some stuff you can't do when you're living with your parents. Like, I can't smoke weed. I can't get cracked. That's funny because I wasn't getting cracked regardless. Recently I've just found myself being stressed out by the state of the world and the state of the country that I live in. And it sucks. It sucks real bad. And as we all know, there's no manual for how to live life. So despite the fact that I feel lost, despite the fact that I'm lacking motivation, I'm the only one who can save myself, which I... Why? Why does it have to be so difficult? Why is this my burden to bear? Sometimes I really wonder. I wonder, like, why am I expected to live? Why? I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask to be here. You know, in 2004, sometime in 2004, two people, they met, they touched meats, and they had me. And now I have to figure out life. I have to pay bills. I have to get a job. And if I don't, I'm a bum. I don't want to be here. I didn't ask for this. Anyways, a little secret between you and me. I don't think it's a secret though. It was supposed to be a secret, but yeah, a little secret. I sometimes do feel like I'm going insane. I don't think it's a secret anymore. But it's out there. It's out there. I sometimes feel like I'm going crazy living in this world. I constantly wonder, why did I have to spawn into the server that has racism and misogyny and capitalism? Why? I be crying out to God and shit. I haven't talked to that nigga in years, but this is the shit that has me being like, why me, God? You might be wondering, okay, why are you telling me all this? You should be telling a therapist this. I'm telling you this because one day things are gonna change. Things are gonna change for the better, and when that happens, I need you to be here to pat me on the back, to validate me, because changing your outlook on life is not easy, especially in this current day and age, especially with all of my current mental issues. Yeah, I'm going through it, but one day I won't be going through it, and when that day comes, me and you can celebrate. We can go out and like get a little drink or something. We could go to the club. Yeah, I mean, you know, despite how things seem and despite the fact that I just spent however many minutes complaining, I don't think this video is going to be very long. But despite how long I spent complaining, I guess I have hope for the future. I really have no choice but to have hope for the future. Because without that, bitch, I have nothing. I mean, without hope for the future, what am I really here for? You know, I have to hope things will get better than this. But you know, yeah, nothing ever lasts forever. The orange man who will not be named because he's locking people up who speak out against him, so he's not getting named. The orange man, the evil orange man won't live forever. America will not be like this forever. It'll be like this for a while though. Orange man fucked up a lot of shit. This is gonna be like Reagan level. This is gonna be like Ronald Reagan level damage. I know his ass. I know Ronald Reagan is doing the fucking hokey pokey, the cha cha, the Macarena in hell, seeing what's happening to this country right now, because good lord. Another thing that's been helping me cope with the state of the world is a healthy amount of nihilism. You know, I keep take a shot every time I say you know. Take a shot every time I say you know. But you know, the nihilism has been helping me. Just a little bit, just a tad bit. You don't want too much nihilism. You don't want it to be like, oh my god, what's the point of existence? I should just kill myself. But you should be like, you know, there is no point to existing, because at the end of the day, we're all gonna die. We came from dust and we're gonna return to dust, and no one will remember any of this shit. So since life doesn't really matter, since it doesn't really have too much of a meaning, and we're all just here to be here, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. And I just know that it'll be okay. It'll be fine. Everything will work out. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. There it is. We keep the hope. Before I leave this video, there's just like one thing that I want to touch on real quick. Have y'all noticed that like people are lacking empathy lately? That's like so not cool. please start considering the feelings of your fellow man. You have to do that. Like, in this current day and age, we need to care about the people around us. We need to care for each other. I knew I shouldn't have filmed multiple videos in one day, because now I'm just, child, the video's over. There's nothing else to say other than the fact that life will probably get better. If it doesn't, I'll probably just kill myself. That's it. Thank you for watching. You should like the video or don't like it. You could dislike the video. It's okay. I won't care. I won't be hurt. But if you do dislike it, just like leave a comment and tell me why. Tell me why you didn't like the video. Or don't. Because I mean, I don't really care. I need to go. I'm just rambling now. Love you. I think I'm trying not to say love you, because like I don't want us to get parasocial, but I do like you, and I'm glad that you're here and you watched the video. Thanks. Thank you. Goodbye.